Evening to all of you. Welcome to another NEET Bytes session presented to you by Meritnation. I hope all of you are doing well and fine in your respective fields and you're preparing as well. So, Meghna, welcome. Rebecca, how are you? And in today's session, we are going to discuss about breathing and exchange of gases. So, it's another important chapter from human physiology. Good afternoon, Shreya. How are you doing? So I hope you guys have revised few of the concepts here. Dinosaur, welcome back. Good afternoon. Good evening, Debanjan. Okay, have you guys been studying lately? Should I expect that? Right? Have you guys been studying? Okay, I personally believe that, and I hope that's true. Right? Okay. So Meghna will have the quiz like the way we have had in previous few sessions. Okay, I'll be taking up your names directly right after the question. Good evening, Pratyush, Nikki, welcome. Umesh, good evening. All right. Okay, keep coming and let's get settled down and let's start with the what? With the questions quickly. Okay. Zayan, welcome, Zayan. So today's topic, as you can see, it's about breathing and it's about exchange of gases, right? Something that we are doing every moment. Fine. And here today we'll be talking about different types of volumes that you learn. What is how exactly your breathing exchange is happening? Okay. Few conceptual questions we'll try to take up. Okay. Whatever is left, please make sure that you cover it up in your practice and in your revision of your self-study package. Okay. Good evening, Himanshu. Manya, welcome. Right? So please do that. And snowflakes, I'm already cold to have you here. Welcome. Okay. So shall we begin the class, everyone? Are you guys ready to see some questions up here? Right? I think so. So we should start with the class. Lebhansh, welcome. Samir, welcome. Amanta. Okay. Right. So, well, exactly snowflakes in this session, we talk about few questions that have come up in the previous competitive exams. We try to gather some concepts and we try to learn how much we know and how much we need to study. Okay. This is what we are hoping to do here. Fine. So I guess if I could do, I will. Otherwise, I can't really promise on that. Fine. So I'm starting with the very first question of the session. Here it begins. Here comes your first question. Your time has started already, everyone. The question is asking you that there are 4 pairs of animals down below, okay? And their respiratory organs as well are written in front of them. You have to read the names of animals, you have to find the respiratory organs, and then you have to come up with the correctly matched pair. Okay, you need to find something that is correctly showing the name of respiratory organ. So silverfish has trachea. Is that what you understand? Scorpion has book lungs. Okay, it has books over there in the lungs. I mean, that's totally crazy, isn't it? Sea squirt has pharyngeal gills and dolphin has skin. Okay, so let's see how many of you could answer this question. I'm getting answers from Aditya Singh. Welcome back, Aditya. Meghna, okay, Dinosaur, Nikhil Raj, Shreya Kumari, Samir. Right. I can see you guys trying to answer. Let me have more people answering this question and we'll discuss this. Rebecca, Nikki, okay. So time is up, guys. And let's discuss first of all of these. Now, silverfish, is it a fish? Is it a fish? Silverfish is a fish. It's a real-time fish. Do you believe that? If you do, then you are wrong. It's not. It's an insect. Okay? Under the phylum Arthropoda. So that's a misnomer. That guy is an imposter over here. Okay? So it has trachea. That's right. Okay? This option is correct. They are breathing with the help of the small pipelines called tracheae, which are connected in the body. Okay. Scorpion is an arachnid arthropod. Okay. It's an arachnid. And arachnids, including your spiders, they have book lungs. These guys are blessed with books in their lungs. Something like that. No, it's the arrangement of the organ that appears like the pages of books. Okay, it appears like that. So this is also correct. C squared is a chordate, okay, it is a tunicate, and it does have gills because it's an aquatic animal. It needs to have gills for that matter. It doesn't come under the category of mammal. So this is also right. But if you talk about dolphin, there's a problem. Dolphins are mammals. They breathe with the help of lungs and not with the help of skin. Okay, so that's the wrong answer. So with that, we arrive on option B as the correct option. So all the people have taken name. You guys are correct, totally rocking. D is wrong and A, B, C are the correct matches. So the option happens to be B here. This was very easy question. Little bit idea from the classification you could have gotten. Okay, this chapter, this particular question could have helped you. Okay, if you remembered a few of the names from the diversity chapter. Okay, from the diversity chapters. All right. So I guess this is clear to you. Can I? Should I move forward now? I guess you've learned how to deal with this type of question. Okay. So moving on to the next question, your time has begun. Okay, the question is asking you about the incorrect statement, right? You need to find something which is wrongly written over here. Okay, so the residual air in lungs slightly decreases the efficiency of respiration in mammals. Do you believe that the air that remains in your lungs, right? It is slightly decreasing our efficiency to have more and more of air inside. Is that true? Okay. Second statement says that the presence of non-respiratory air sacs increases the efficiency of respiration in birds. If somebody is not having air sacs that you call as alveoli, if these guys are not there, do you think that respiration is efficiently occurring? This is what you believe. Think about it. In insects, circulating body fluids serve to distribute oxygen to tissues. So they're asking, let's say this is an insect. Okay, I'll try to make a animated insect over here. Do not take it onto your heart. This is not a real-time insect. And there are openings present that you call them as tracheae. And these are connected with capillaries. I mean, not capillaries. They're connected with some openings, channels that are called spiracles. And in these spiracles, the body fluid is moving, and so it is distributing the oxygen. Is that correct? The principle of counter current flow facilitates efficient respiration in gills of fishes, right? So what do you think is the right answer? I can see Akanksha and Rishu Chaudhary, Shreya Kumari, Pratyush Kumar, Aditya Singh, right? More people, come on. I'm giving you some extra time over here. Dinosaur as well. More people. Okay, Samir. Right, your name is okay, welcome to you. Right, your answer is correct. Answer is B. So all those rock stars who have given option B is as the answer, totally rock. Okay, Rebecca as well. So option B is correct. That's right. This is a wrong statement. Having alveoli is an efficient mechanism because alveoli are increasing the surface area. Exactly, snowflakes, you're right. This is a wrong statement. It doesn't decrease. It's not a bad option. Okay, yes, answer is B. It's a wrong statement. Presence of non-respiratory air sacs. There must be respiratory air sacs that you call them as alveoli. We have them. It's present in our lungs, and those balloon-like structure, they are responsible for increasing the surface area of the exchange department. Okay, where the exchange is happening between the blood and your lungs. The exchange of gases is facilitated efficiently because of alveoli. Okay, that's why the statement is not making any sense. Hence, we are going to mark it as incorrect. Right? Okay, so the question was asking you about the beauty of alveoli, basically. All right. Now I'm going to switch on to the next question. Right. Here comes your next question. Your time has started. Approximately 70% of the carbon dioxide absorbed by the blood will be transported to the lungs in which form? So carbon dioxide has a good friendship with hemoglobin, right? Right? Carbon dioxide has a good friendship with hemoglobin. Both of them will go together and they'll have party in the lungs. Is that so? This is what you believe, right? Think about it. Okay. So it will be transported as bicarbonate ions or in the form of dissolved gas molecule binding to RBCs as carbaminohemoglobin. So starting from Samir, Aditya, Meghna, Rebecca, Rishu, Minakshi, Shreya, Yash, Nikki, Pratyush, and laughter side. Dinosaur. Okay, guys, exactly. So you are Nikhil as well. Nikhil as well. That's crazy. That's really good. You guys understand that option A is the right answer. Okay. They are traveling in the form of bicarbonate ions, and rest of it is traveled, it's moving to the lungs in the form of carbaminohemoglobin. And carbon dioxide does not have that much good friendship with the hemoglobin as your oxygen has. All right, about the enzyme, there is another question. We'll talk about the enzyme who's responsible for forming this type of structure over there. Okay, so brace yourselves. Let's get ready for the next question, everyone. Right, let's move on to the next question. This is your favorite chapter. Wow, that's crazy. Name the pulmonary disease. Your time has started. In which alveolar surface area involved in gaseous exchange is drastically reduced due to damage in the alveolar walls. So question is asking you, when the alveoli are reduced in size, so you will not have much space for the exchange of gases. What is that condition called? That is a disease, that is an illness condition. What do you call it as? Starting from Samir, Rebecca, Pratyush, Minakshi, Meghna, Shreya, Aditya, Dinosaur, Pratyush, Yash, of course. Okay, so you guys have gotten it correct. Exactly, that's called as emphysema. It is about reduction in surface area of your alveoli, not yours, somebody who's suffering. Okay. In alveolar area. Can you tell me the reason? Can you tell me any one reason why does it occur? Right? Why does it occur? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me that? Exactly. So snowflakes, that's the friendship type of thing. It depends on their chemical structure compatibility. Okay, so oxygen has more compatibility. In fact, if I talk about carbon monoxide, it is more compatible than even oxygen. It's because of their chemical structure. All right. People who smoke, it is seen, Rebecca, that's perfect. Pratyush, smoking, okay. Due to mucus deposition, that will occur later on, but smoking is the very probable answer. That's cool. Environmental pollution also can result into that. Right, right. So you people are guessing it correctly. What about asthma? What happens in asthma? This is where you find accumulation of fluid. Okay, this is where you find accumulation of mucus, as Aditya you've told. Right, okay. What about pleurisy? What happens in pleurisy? What is happening here? This is about inflammation of pleural membranes. Guys, what is this meaning? What is the meaning of pleural membranes? Do you know them? Have you ever heard in your life somebody called pleural membranes? Do you know them? Right? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. This is my question. Nobody asked that. What is pleural membrane? Where do you see them? Pleural fluid is related. That's right. Exactly, Minakshi. So pleural membranes are those that are covering your lungs. Okay, they are present around your lungs. Perfect. And they are two in number. There are two membranes. And in between, you find the fluid. Exactly, exactly. There's a fluid present in between them. What is the name of that fluid? Somebody wrote it already. Can you tell me again? What is the name of this fluid present between the two membranes? Again, just once more, if I can have the name of this fluid. Okay, think about it and answer. What is the name of the fluid between the two membranes? Okay. Then your pneumonia is an infection. It occurs due to fungal infection. Okay. And it results in what? It results in what? Pneumonia. What happens in pneumonia? Inflammation of your bronchioles, alveoli. Exactly. Pleural fluid, I'm getting the answer. Very good. That's your pleural fluid. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Water in lungs. Anil, perfect answer. You get water accumulation or mucus accumulation in lungs. Very good. So keep this in mind. These were some discussion about the uh, diseases associated with this particular system of yours, right? Now let's move on to next question. Everyone, I'm switching on to next question. The time has begun, and this is very easy question. Okay. At rest, the volume of air that moves in and out per breath is called. When you are when you are relaxing, enjoying your life, reading a book probably, or watching some movies, and it's not a thriller movie, okay, then you will have a normal breathing rate, right? So the volume of air that moves inside your lungs and that comes out during that type of situation, what do you call it as? So starting from Aditya, then Rebecca, Samir, Shreya, Meenakshi, Paras, okay, Yash, Meghna, Nikhil, Pratyush, all right, Rishu, Dinosaur, Anil, Manya, perfect. Keep it up, guys. Impressive performance. That's called tidal volume. Yes, that's called tidal volume. Okay. What is vital capacity? Can you tell me this? What is the meaning of vital capacity? Anyone? What is vital capacity? So, vital capacity is the maximum amount of air a person can exhale after an inhalation. Okay, it's your maximum exhalation you can do. Maximum amount of exhalation that somebody can do. Okay, right. Yes, exactly, exactly. Okay, what is the lung capacity? How much air can be present in your lungs maximally? What is the lung capacity? Anyone? You have to give me the number. You have to give me the number in lung capacity. What is it? 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liters? How many liters? Right, exactly. This is your residual volume. How much it is? That's what I'm asking, Samir. Okay, it is residual volume. How much it is? Can I have a number instead of formulas? Okay, okay. I'm asking a number that's near about your 6 liters. Okay, that's about your 6 liters. See how much air you can carry inside. You have balloons in there. Okay, so this was one easy question. All right, perfectly, perfectly. This was I'm asked. This is something I was asking about. Yes, Paras and Aditya, you're right. Okay, moving on to next question now, everyone. So your time starts. The question is asking, in mammals, pleural membranes cover the lungs. We've just discussed about this thing, as well as inside of the rib cage. So there's an outer pleural membrane, there's an inner pleural membrane. And between both these membranes, there is a fluid present that we call as pleural fluid. What is the function of that fluid? This is the question. What is the fluid doing over there? So I got an answer from Laughter Site, from Rebecca. Okay, Laughter Site again. All right. Samir, Yash, Aditya, Minakshi, Prakash, Meghna, Sayan, Pratyush, Paris. Oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. I am flooded with right answers. This is so very beautiful. Very good to all of you. What it does is that it reduces the friction between the ribs and the lungs. Why do you think is friction occurring over there? Can anyone tell me why your lungs are having some sort of friction? Right? Yes. Why does that happen? Your lungs are constantly expanding, constricting, expanding, constricting, and that's why we are doing inhalation and exhalation. Exactly. If something is showing some sort of movement within a limited structure, yes, yes. So there are chances of friction going on, and that guy between your pleural membrane is responsible for absorbing it, for absorbing the shocks as well. Exactly, exactly. You got me right. Perfect answer, Rebecca and Nikhil. Okay. So this was one easy question. Okay. Now let's switch on to the next question, everyone. Moving on to next question. Here we arrive on next question. Your time has begun. Okay, the question is asking, adult human RBCs are enucleated. Enucleated means they are nucleusless. Exactly. Nucleusless. There's no nucleus. Okay. Which of the following statements is or are more appropriate explanation for this feature? Why do you think they are not having nucleus? Why do they hate nucleus? Do they hate nucleus, right? Or maybe it's their duty, okay? It's their duty that they are not supposed to carry nucleus upon maturation. Okay, so Meghna, Nikhil, Rebecca, Prakash, Shreya, Pratyush, Yash, and Sayan, Dinosaur, Rahul, and you, Hey Hey Site, Manya, perfectly. Okay, D is the correct answer. Snowflakes. Yes. So all of you who've given D as the answer, that's rocking answer. That's very impressive. Why? Because your RBCs need space, okay? They need internal space so that your hemoglobin can combine with oxygen and maximum amount of oxygen can be transported to the different tissues of your body. That's it. So it is the duty call, okay? It is the duty call, which is why they are not having the RBCs. Nothing else matter over here. They don't need to reproduce, so that's not an answer because they are already permanent cells, okay, for maximum efficiency. They are somatic cells, so in fact somatic cells do have nucleus. That doesn't make any sense. They do not metabolize. They are using other ways for obtaining ATP. Okay. Yes, Rishu, all the space. So they do not even have mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum. Organelles are also not present. Okay. And they are obtaining their ATP requirement. They are fulfilling with the help of uh, your anaerobic respiration, and sometimes that's also your PPP pathway. Okay, fine. Let's move on to next question. I'll now switch on to next question. Okay, so oxygen dissociation curve of hemoglobin is, what type of curve do you get when oxygen is, when we talk about association and dissociation of oxygen? What type of curve do you get? This is one easy question. It is there in your NCRT also, made there also. What type of curve do you get? Okay, so I'm getting answers from Paras, Shreya, Meghna, Anil, Dinosaur, Manya, Pratyush, Snowflake. All right, that's sigmoid. Okay, exactly. That's your sigmoid. And can you tell me why it is sigmoid? Anybody remembers? Why do you think it is sigmoid? Yes? Think about it. Okay, that's some sort of reading exercise I'm giving you. That will be a homework if I do not get an answer. Okay, why is it sigmoid? Is something that you guys will have to read up. Okay, it's beautifully mentioned in your NCRT. It attains saturation point. Exactly. It's all about your partial pressure differences. Perfectly, perfectly. Okay. So please try to read that. This is important. Okay. Now, moving on to your next question quickly. Arriving on to next question. Okay, your time starts now. And this is the enzyme I was talking about lately. Okay. Carbonic anhydrase occurs in. Where do you find this enzyme? First of all, you'll tell me where do you find it, and then we'll discuss what it does. Okay, you have it in lymphocytes, you have it in blood plasma, you have it in RBCs, you have it in leukocytes. Where exactly do you find it is present? Aditya Singh, Yash, Minakshi, Meghna, Dinosaur, Korani, Anil Korani, okay, Shreya, Umesh, Paras, Nikhil, Rebecca, Manya Singh, perfect. RBCs is the right answer. And what is it doing there? What is carbonic anhydrase doing there? I'll wait for your response. What is the function? People, quickly, what is the function of this enzyme? It converts CO2 and water into carbonic acid. And then what? Okay, so it forms carbonic acid. And then what happens after carbonic acid is formed? Does it remain like carbonic acid forever? Aditya, okay, exactly, Minakshi and Umesh. What happens after that? The carbonic acid will be converted into what? Converted into what? Into two ions. Okay, I'm giving you a hint. I'm giving you a hint. Into bicarbonate and H ions. Right. Into bicarbonate and H ions. Okay, okay. And proto-ions, as you call them, H ions. And then what happens? This is how your carbon dioxide is transported. Exactly, exactly. This is how they are transported. They move to plasma, and that's where your oxygen goes back to, sorry, your carbon dioxide goes back to the lungs. So we just did a question like that. I didn't tell you about carbonic anhydrase there. Okay, this is a perfect question regarding the same thing. Okay, the 70% concept, exactly, Minakshi. You remember that? Okay, very fine, very fine. Now, arriving to the last question of your session today, this is the last question. The alveolar epithelium in the lungs is. What type of epithelium do you find in alveoli? Remember, alveoli are the site of exchange. Okay. And so, should you remember that when exchange has to happen, what sort of epithelium comes into picture? Yes. When your exchange has to happen, there is a very peculiar type of epithelium. It is even there in your capillaries. What is it? All right. So Sayan and Paras, Anil, Shreya, and Prakash Kumar, Manya Singh, Umesh, Aditi, uh, thinnest is needed for exchange, Rebecca. Perfect. Snowflakes, dinosaur. Right. So all those people who are trying to answer option B as the correct answer, you rock. That's perfectly correct. Okay. Because you don't need to move anything over here, so cilia is not required. All right, your air has already moved through the ciliated epithelium present in your trachea, in your pharynx, and down below. At the alveoli level, it's all about the exchange, and you need the thinnest epithelium as mentioned by Rebecca over here. Okay, that's why B is the correct answer. And squamous epithelium is the thinnest one. Okay, it's the squamous epithelium is the thinnest one. All right. So this was your last question of the session. I hope this was informative for you. And Anurag, welcome. Of course. Okay. Now people will meet again on the same topic of human physiology, right? Please make sure you revise the concepts and whatever you've missed today, please make sure you open up your books and try to revisit those things. Okay, Shreya, I just announced the results while I was doing the questions. I took your names, isn't it? I even recognize you people now. Okay, guys. So it's time for me to say goodbye to you till we meet next again. I wish you all the very best for your learning process. Stay calm, stay happy, enjoy your life, and keep studying. It's me signing off. Bye bye. Thanks for being here. Bye to all of you.